All right, students, welcome back to the class on open source system. Okay, so in the previous classes, in the chapter 1, we have seen what is open source and in what way it is actually different from licensing software and free software also. Okay, that is proprietary software and the free software. Okay. So this chapter 2 will be seeing about what are the potentials inside. It's like there are many management policies and many government policies, engineering policies, environment, okay, involved in this open source operation. So that's what the concentration of chapter 2 is. Okay. So before going into the unit, let's see what exactly we are going to see. So as I was saying, we need to know about the layout, how this open source is actually organized. See, different open sources have a different management. Okay, so now we know that Soda is actually the sub-foundation of the Linux foundation. So they have a different management to follow. So just like that, every open source, many will follow a typical component, typical governance, a typical ecosystem. And some will be sharing their ecosystem and sharing their engineering. Okay, so this unit, we concentrate on what are the different governance models that are available in open source, and what are the different engineering models, and what exactly the ecosystem. What are the components of ecosystem? So that's what we are going to see. After that, we'll be seeing about case study of Soda Foundation, because that is what we were discussing after the past few months. Okay, so we'll take a case study of Soda and the Linux Foundation also, and what type of governance has been done, what type of engineering has been done, what type of ecosystem has been followed in Soda and Linux. Okay, and then moving on along with that, we'll be seeing about the open source technology landscape, and what should be the technical competency and what should be the personal competencies. Okay, so those are the I can say the discussions which you're going to see in chapter 2. Okay, so we'll start with that. Now, one question. So what are the typical layers? What are the typical components of the open source? Okay. And now, basically, how do we develop open source? That's a question. That's a novice. Particular project or a particular software. Okay, so how? First, we need to join together. That's what we call it as a collaboration. We need to form a community. Then we need to form a community, or we need to be a part of the community. Okay. Now, in the previous classes also, we were attending so many community meetings, so many design meetings of the Soda. So in that way, actually, we are being a part of the community. Which community? Soda community. And we are contributing towards the community by giving our own suggestions. Maybe that cannot be accepted. You have done your pull request also, commits also. Not that all pull requests and commits should be accepted, right? So one issue can be taken care by multiple people. That is what the open source is. Open source is actually, we can say that it is transparent and it is so secure. Because one simple example, there is a very big code, and the code is telling us there is a missing syntax, a missing semicolon separator. That issue can be addressed by more than one people. How we are optimizing the particular code with respect to the memory, with respect to the operating system. Okay, so how quick the solution has been given, how optimized the solution is. So that is where our contribution is. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to join a community. How do we join a community? We have Slack, we have GitHub is also there. Through that, any one of the social communities we need to join. Soda is having its own community, Soda community. Okay, so that's one way. So now you see what are the essential components, what and all should be the part of the open source. Okay, so why do we need an open source? It's a marketplace. It's a term which is used as marketplace only. So that's a common place for your source code. Okay, so where you can get the source code for that particular project or a combination of projects. So that's what we call it as a marketplace. Okay. So what are the marketplace? Where and all you can get? So one is again known to GitHub. Okay, GitHub is a marketplace. GitHub is actually the common place for the source code. The way Soda is also using, and many of your projects are also be there. Okay, right. So Git is also there. Okay, Git is actually, GitHub is a repository. Git is a place where we use the commands, okay, Linux commands to access the repository. And the same thing, we have GitLab, Bitbucket. So many things are there, but we, as part of this project, we are using GitHub. Okay, that is our marketplace. That is our common place for the source code. Okay, then it is there. A place is there. Then whom do we need? We need the developers. We need the contributor who can contribute to the particular concern, can contribute to the particular project. Okay, now we are all contribute to our Kahoot project. Okay, so with that, there are many projects available, many open source projects are there. So how we are going to contribute, we'll see later. But now we are all contributors. Okay, so to be a contributor, what we should know, what's the basic thing, in which language or which software the particular project has been developed. We need to learn it. Okay, now we know that for Kahoot, we need to learn Go software, Go language. So that's what we are learning on. Okay. So like that, which basic thing is it, what programming language it has been written. Okay, first we need to go through the documentation. When you go through the documentation, you get the idea about what support has been provided and which language it has been written. Okay, so that is the essential component. Okay, essential components are to, we need a place and we need the people who can contribute something. Right, that is done now. Okay, place is also ready. We have GitHub. Contributors are also ready. Code to be ready. Section is ready already. What do we need? The other critical component. Someone should govern it. Someone should manage it. Okay, someone should go through the ecosystem, make the ecosystem run all the time. Right? So some engineering has to be done. Engineering some testing has to be done. It can be automated testing also or manual testing also. So that's what we are going to see. What are the typical components of the open source? Okay. Right. First one is governance. There are three major things actually: governance, ecosystem, and management. We'll see one by one. Okay. So governance, you know, like that's now we have the government of India, we have government of Karnataka. Governance is there. Something should be managed. Now, what and all should be managed here? They need to manage the operation structure. Entire operation, entire functionality has to be managed with it. And what is the strategy followed? Maybe it is for 1 year, or it can be for the 5 years, or it can be by year also. Okay, like 1 year after year after year. So what is the strategy we are going to follow to complete the project? And what is the allotted budget for it? And who is funding us? And the third one is the roadmap. Roadmap in the sense like from where we have started, every day it has been, the journal has been recorded. Okay, so every progress, for example, now I have introduced a concept today. So I'll make it as 1.0. Or 0.1 version. Okay. And after 2 days, someone is making a correction over there. So they will not correction, updation. Okay, they bring up with a new concept over there. So it becomes 1.2. So that's a roadmap. Roadmap, this is one example. We have another meaning for the roadmap also. For what purpose we have started this particular open source on the project? What the next thing? Milestones. Okay. Another 2 years or another 1 year. So are we going to launch the product? Or are we in the testing phase? Or is it already marketed? So what is that milestone? That's also called as a roadmap. All these three are actually managed by the governance component. Okay. Right. Now this is what given here. So what are the governance will do? What do they do? It's actually a set of people who will manage it. Okay, so usually they are the ones who set the rules, customs, and what should be done for the process. If I have a company, I will be the managing director of the company. I have some subordinates, or I may be having some new people who are accommodating me. Okay, so we need to set a rule for it. Yes, for me also. So what are the customs to be followed? And what are the processes? And what is the access given? What are the rights given? Everybody cannot handle all the data. Okay, so what are the specific rights which allow them and which restrict them? Okay, so it depends actually the complexity of the project also. Okay, so all these things should be defined by the governance body. Okay, so that's what the governance is doing. And then why do we need a governance? It's like it's like a forest without a land. Okay, so we need a governance for a transparent operation. Okay, and everybody will be knowing a clear roles and responsibilities and the rights of each and every member. What do they do? And they analyze the overall strategy, roadmap. They frame the roadmap for it, and they will be finalizing the budget, finding the funding from where it is coming, and then try to collaborate with other ecosystem or other projects also. Ultimately, it is leading to the growth. So that's the reason we need governance also. Okay. And how the governance should be? Okay, so we know that we need the governance, and we need why we need the governance also. How it should be framed. It should have a right representation and right weightage. And two words we can say. just like when you have a college union, someone is your class representative. Okay, someone is representing you. Okay, they should put forth the issues which is happening over there. So same here. The responsibility should be distributed. The responsibility should be defined. Okay, and the key points to be is that right representation should be given. So and with the right weightage also it should be given. Okay, and we have many types of governance actually speaking. Okay, there are 6 types of governance of it. So duocracy. Next one is founder leader, and then self-appointed, and electoral, corporate, and the last one is the foundation pact. So these are actually very good, interesting terms. Okay, so this we will see one by one in the upcoming classes. Okay, so with that, I'll end this class today. So we'll meet in the next class. See you. Bye.